Hey guys, Pt1 here, and this is the review or the comparison video of the no grade Infinite Justice and the Master Grade Infinite Justice. Right off the back, you can tell the Infinite Justice Master Grade is a little bit bigger. It looks a little bit bulkier, or not bulkier, but it looks more well built. It looks like it's been working out. This one looks a little bit pale and skinny and needs to get some steroids or something. I don't know, but this one looks a little bit more meaner, I guess. This one looks like a toy. This one looks like a real suit or mobile suit. Also, you can tell right away is the color. This one's a little bit redder, a little bit more anime accurate, and this one's a little bit pale pink. And also, you can see the sticker usage is cut out on the Master Grade. As you can see on the chest, it is a piece of plastic green. Here is a sticker. The thrusters in the back and all over the place are supposed to be a little bit green. Let's see if you guys can see that a little bit. Yeah, it's supposed to be green, like on its crotch piece. It's supposed to be green right there. I mean, just a little bit color differences. And also, if you see on the back, there's a big one. There's a huge sticker right here. It's a white one with the little silver, or not silver, gold. And over here, it's two different pieces. For articulation, it's a big difference, but it's not too bad. It's livable for a no grade. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, for the arms, I mean, it is double jointed somewhat, so it does have a good range of motion. This one, though, the Master Grade, I mean, look at this. Double jointed, and the wrist moves a little bit more, so you can get it almost touches own shoulder. You probably can have him patting his own shoulder, I guess. I'm so good of a model. And also, I forgot to mention, if you see on his face right here, it means zoom in here. You see there is no face mask or different coloring. There's a face mask, but it's not colored or different piece of plastic. Right here, you have a different piece of silver behind it, and his face looks a little bit more menacing. I just like the look of the Master Grade a little better. It looks a little more fierce. Also, the gray colors over here are bland and boring, and over here you have a nice metallic-y silver. Right here on the knees are a nice, almost metallic plated silver. It's very nice. And over here they're just another blend. The grays, I mean, basically the same. They all go 360. But this one, the Master Grade, has a gimmick where you just lift up the back here, a little switch, and it lets it bend a little bit more forward and backwards. Also, this has a cockpit here, which this one doesn't. The head motion is fairly the same. I would say their front skirts and all that skirts would be at a huge difference. The front skirts here can go all the way up, and the side skirts can go flush to the, or not flush to the body, but parallel. And they also have a gimmick here which lets it move up and down. The back skirt moves, so it has a gimmick so it can make its leg a little bit more straighter when it's like this. It makes it look a little bit better. And also there's detail under the front skirt here, and the same with the other skirts. And you can see that these things are supposed to be gray, but they're not. And there's no detail under. Legs are pretty good. I mean, they're on a ball joint, so they have a good range of motion. Not as much as the Master Grade, but it can go about that far. As you guys know, the Master Grade can lift its leg up like it's a hooker. I mean, it's amazing. Its knee articulation is, they're alright. I mean, they're limited by the same armor piece right here on his calf muscle, I guess. I mean, look at his calf muscle, it's a beast. As you can see here, as you go down, that's the thing that limits it, but it's all fine because it looks very nice. It has the knee or the thigh shifting armor here, and the knee here, it just moves, and it's very nice. Also, the beam containers where the beam, the leg beams, I guess you can call them, come out, they move up and down. As for these, they do not. Foot articulation is obviously better on the Master Grade. I mean, but this one has a unique type of articulation. It lets it go down a whole lot. I mean, look at that. But it looks very weird. But you can get this very, there's a joint up here, or peg and joint up there. There's a joint right here, and it's like a ball joint. So it lets it move up and down right here. hand right there, which has a lot more articulation there, but it looks very weird. But as you can see on the master grade, you have these little pistons up in there, and you can it basically has the same articulation point. There's one here, and then there's one in the foot, but it comes out a lot better. This just like a joint. This one's a very nice. It looks like a mechanical piece, and also the foot does not bend in here. It's just one solid piece of plastic. Another touch of the detail. You see there's clear pieces here, and then there's a gray piece right there for the turrets or whatever, and then here is just molded with the black hands. Have a cool joint. It can also go down like that, and its fingers can be separated, and it has a joint here which you can hold its weapons better, and this one does not. It has these piece of crap hands which I hate. They're just the ones that separate. And so for the backpacks, you can tell that there's a big difference. Just pointing out why I'm here. It's going to be a two-part video. Second part's going to be weapons, obviously. So this one I just do is backpacking him. But as you can tell, the color is a very big difference, and the amount of pieces look on this one looks way better since there's more colors, and this one looks sort of bland and boring. Another nice thing that's a little bit different is you can see right here when you close this and you put it down, there's a little piece that comes out right here. On this one, this piece slides up and down, moves a little bit around, so you can have it out extended like that. And then when you're going to put it away, just tuck it in like that, and it's in, and no piece is sticking out right there, so it's pretty nice. And also, the cannons, or whatever you want to call them right here, these move up and down, and they do about the same thing, move up and down, both of them. But these don't move up and down. These have a ball joint here, in there, so it lets them move around a little bit, which has these, the no grade, is just stationary, and they just move up. That's pretty cool. These do have a little bit of articulation there when they up for I guess flapping motion, but it's very nice. And I mean, the wings do move, and it has the beam. But when you go to the master grade here, I mean, you get this. It looks very nice. I mean, it looks menacing. And then when you open it up like that, it has a gimmick, and then it does lose a little bit of the, I guess, the flapping motion or articulation due to the gimmick, but I think the gimmick makes up for it all. And then when you see in there, there's a little bit of detail up in there, so it's very nice. And also you can see the beams have a better look to them. They have a little bit of like a rip or a splashing effect of energy, and they also have a very nice sparkle or sprinkles, whatever you want to call them, in them, so it's very nice. Also, the handles are basically the same. I mean, they both have them, but I still, even on the master grade, I cannot find a good pose to have them. The only difference is on this one, the master grade, is that these have no little pieces, little holes for them to hold on to. And the other thing that's weird about this is the middle grade has no base or nothing to put them on. So this one has little holes there, so you can hold on to them. And another difference is the way they put on. You put it on them. You put it on the master grade here. You just close these down, basically the same thing, but when you just connect them, basically the same concept, but when you want to put it like that horizontally, you can just put it like this on the master grade and slide these up so you can have the cannons. On the no grade, what you have to do is take off the head and do all this other stuff, and I mean, it's sort of annoying. I broke the V fin right here trying to take off the head, so I mean, it's sort of a hassle. The way they go onto the stands, and this one here, let me just get this guy. This guy has his own stand. The master grade version does not come with the stand. I repeat, does not come with the stand. This guy just has a very clear purple base, and it goes onto this part right here. Bada bing, bada boom. Can I put it? There's no way to even use these handles, so I find this a pointless gimmick, I guess. On the master grade, they give you this little thing so you can put the phantom on it. But it does come with this. He has little attachments for him to be on an action base. An action base is something that Bandai has. It's clear. I think they have a lot of colors now, but they have basically a clear black and white and gray, and it's just action stand, and you can buy them on Hobby Link Japan, Hobby Wave, Gundam Store and more, a bunch of other places like that. And basically what you do is you take these little engines, put in here. So to a certain extent, I sort of like that they give you attachments so you can put them on a better base than these pieces of crap that they give you. It's nice that they give you a stand in the no grade, but I mean, all you can do is this one pop up. But yeah, all you can do is barely, or whatever doesn't want to pop up, but you can just lower and higher this one. You can raise it up and put it at different angles. It's very nice. So sort of a put down that didn't give you a stand, but you get this very nice alternative. So yeah, that's about it for part 1. Next will be the weapons, which is going to be fun. So check out for part 2.